Hey guys, I'm Spinach Tech, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Apex Pro TKL, and if it's really still worth it in 2022. This is going to be a quick review since um, most of the information you guys probably already know now. So I have the Prism keycaps on here, PBT, pudding, all that stuff. So first things first, the RGB, really clean as you can see, really bright. Works for me. Obviously, since I have it on the highest setting, it's gonna be like eye blinding. I don't know why I need to show it. Yeah, so onto the switches, since I just pulled off the keycap. It's the Steelseries Red Switches on these keycaps, these keys around the alphanumeric keys, and then in these alphanumeric keys you have the Steelseries Omnipoint switches, which go down all the way to 0.4 millimeters and go all the way up to 3.6, which I think is really good for gaming. And you can switch it on this OLED screen. It's really nice to have. Latency is really good. I think on ratings.com it's like 3.4 they measured, which isn't too bad. And then right here you have the USB pass-through. I have the receiver for the Black Widow V3 Mini on here because I usually play it on my TV. So going to the OLED screen right here, if you hold that for 2 seconds, you can get to all these tabs. With the illumination, you can do some presets like Vapors, Coast, Haze, Prism, Orange. That's just like the SteelSeries Orange. And then custom, you can do custom effects. I'm not going to get into that. Brightness, you can put it all the way down if you want. Personally, it kind of looks bad with the Prism keycaps like that, in my opinion. So I really keep it on the highest setting. For macros, you can record and delete macros. I usually don't mess with that. Actuation, I usually like to keep it out of 1. I don't know why it was on 5, but yeah, you can put it all the way up to 10. And you have to like mush the key. But on 1, it's just like that. It's really instant. And then profiles, I don't really mess with the profiles, but you can make and load different profiles. And then going to settings, you can do some of these. You can also mess with the brightness of the OLED screen. I also usually keep that on the max. And then lock indicator, don't really know what that does. I haven't really messed with this. And then you can do the about, then the factory reset. I'm not going to do anything with that, so I'm going to go back on that. So these Prism keycaps, they don't make it sound too good, but I mean it's okay for a gaming keyboard. Definitely not the best stabilizers, but I don't even know if that key has stabilizers. It probably doesn't. I don't feel anything under the keycap. Okay, so moving on to the software right here, I can edit the RGB. I'm going to turn the ripple off. Also going to put the prism on that. Then as you can see, it changed on here. And you can also change the speed, which I'm going to take that like all the way there. Then I'm going to turn the size up. Then you can see it right there. I think it looks pretty nice. To the actuation, yeah, you can see it has only this section because all these other keys do not have actuation, adjustability. And you can change it on here to like 6, or I'm just going to keep it at 1, and you can see all the things right there. meta bindings, I don't think you can really do anything with this. And then key bindings, you can just change the bindings of the keys. Then you get some onboard profiles right there. Moving on to back to the physical keyboard, you have this super thick cable, probably like half the thickness of my finger since my hands are small, really small. This wrist rest, it's pretty hard, but I like it. Some people may not, because it is pretty hard, almost like a wooden wrist rest. But to the back of the keyboard, you get some flip out feet. I think it's like 9 degrees or something they go to. Yeah. I don't really know. I thought there was 2 levels, but I don't really know how to take it out. Then you got these on the back. You got this nice look. You're not really gonna see it, but you also got these nice feet. And on this, you have these cable routing channels that you can take it out. It starts from there, and you can put it through the middle, through the right. And it's a nice thing to have. I think dropping that changed a few things. Yeah, so that's it for the review. With all those points being mentioned, I think that it is still worth it in 2022 if you're looking for a really good gaming keyboard and not willing to buy from Wooding, which is in the Netherlands, and it's going to take a while to ship, or the Apex Pro Mini Wireless, which is overpriced, or just the regular Apex Pro Mini. I mean, all you're really getting is better latency and switches, and you're losing out on all these keys, plus the Steelseries key. So yeah, I think it is still worth it in 2022. So yeah, that's it for the review. If you want to, you can like and subscribe to help out the channel. It helps out a lot, and it'll help me put out these reviews more often. And yeah, that's it. So I will see you guys later.